All right guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I just wanted to go over all of the tools that I have bought in October. So I guess you could call this the October tool haul. It'll feature Icon tools, a Teslon, Braun, you got Quinn, and a few Pittsburgh and miscellaneous other tool brands. So let's jump right into it. Actually, before we jump right into it, let me show you everything that you don't see right now. I did end up getting a central pneumatic air hose reel. I got it mounted kind of on the corner there with a Marlin air gun, and then the line runs along, wraps around, and it ended up kind of coming up to here. So I don't want to add my compressor here. I want to actually extend it out. And forgive me for my cats, they like to mark everywhere. But I want to get another probably 25-foot section so I could connect my compressor, and I kind of want it in the corner. I also bought a knee pad from Harbor Freight, and it's kind of held on by one of those US General hooks. And I also got a Pittsburgh waste oil storage container. The only one I have is a drip pan, and my local automotive store takes used waste oil, but I don't have a lid for that pan. So I figured, you know what, next time, instead of worrying about any oil spilling out when I'm transporting that oil to dump it, I'll have one that's actually capped so it doesn't get all over my floor mats when I drive around and transfer it over. Anyways, let's jump right into this tool haul, tool review, first impression, whatever you want to call it. I'll just show you. Again, I'm expanding my collection, so let's start off with some of the smaller tools. If you're wondering about this toolbox here, this is the Busted Knuckle Garage. My wife got it for me a long time ago off of, I believe, either eBay or Amazon. But here's who it's made by. Little drawer toolboxes. You can get it at, let me see what it says, littledrawers.com. So check that out if you're interested. It looks like a 72-inch US General box, huh? I actually had a US General 72 at one point in my small engine repair career, and I put this on top. Everyone got a kick out of it on YouTube, but you can't find that video anymore. But anyways, I recently went to a trade show, got a nice little steel water bottle, already dropped it, man, put a big dent in it, oops. Anyways, they were giving away safety glasses, so was DeWalt. Got free DeWalt and steel safety glasses. Along with that came a right deck leveler. It's made out of steel, pretty cool. And let's see what else I got for free. This little seafoam screwdriver. It is magnetic. Oh, one more thing, I did get a side tray for my 34-inch service cart. And then I did pick up another bottle of anti-seize lubricant because this is almost done. So brake clean, of course, got a little bit of that, and a carb and parts cleaner. Threw some old screwdrivers in here, and I did end up picking up this tray. I also did end up picking up this towel holder, and then some Hardy gloves. I like the 5mm. The 7 ones are good for, are thicker, but they do make my hands sweat like crazy. And then the 9s are just too thick. So I like the 5s and the 7s. Other than that, everything is basically the same. I have a toolbox tour. I won't bore you guys with that because they're same old tools. Went to Home Depot also. I was blowing out my sprinklers, and they finally made these. You used to have to build your own out of a bunch of different style connectors. So now you can get these that will be the IM style airline male, and then you get the garden hose thread on the other end. So it's just one solid piece. It's not like 3 or 4. Sometimes people would come into the hardware store and build contraptions out of all sorts to get from IM to garden hose thread. Anyways, I also got this Forney. It's a welding tip cleaner, but of course, with small engines, you clean carburetors with it. So super fine steel, good for carburetor ports, emulsion tubes, everything, main jets. And I did get this sprinkler tool. This is good for kind of holding your sprinklers in place so you can take the heads off. And it's got many other features, but picked this up from Home Depot, Rainbird pliers. They'll come in handy for the springtime. Got this little brass, and I think that's plastic on the end. Nice little hammer. I got the Icon bit set. This thing is gold. I think everybody has a set of this. Really good assortment of bits. I don't know, 34, 36 piece in here. Got a little extension. Take this little ratchet. It's flexible. Little bit ratchet. Set that in there. If you have, come on. There we go. You can throw a, something like this and then throw a 1/4 inch socket on it if you want to use this as a ratchet, but super small. Would be very useful for small areas. And I don't have a bit ratchet or anything, or a ratcheting bit screwdriver, so I figured that would come in handy. We got the 1/2 inch lug nut impact socket set. I was taking off my truck wheels and my impact sockets. I don't have any chromies, so I went ahead and bought the Harbor Freight Pittsburgh little sockets. They have that plastic sleeve on them, so it protects your wheels from scratches. I need to be careful because I know there's a weight limit on these trays. Also, the way I had it mounted was I used some spacers, and so it kind of sits somewhat flush. I know a lot of guys used these holes here, but I don't like how short the tray sits, and it's not level with the lid. So this makes it kind of level, so if you're working on, like, I don't know, a chainsaw or something, and you need access, you need more room, then you're able to do so if the tray is level with the lid. But anyways, I got the bit magnet set. I got some nut sets. These are old. These are new. Some wobble impact bits, 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, and 3/8, and then some non-wobble shallow socket bits. I got an Icon 16-ounce dead blow, and then a valve stem remover by Slime. This is also made by Slime. This is just a tire gauge, or a tire, yeah. Anyways, I got some hemostats. It's come in handy for fuel lines when pliers are too thick. I don't know where my spark plug gap tool coin went, but I picked another one. This is made by Performance Tools. Any automotive store carries them. This is the 8 or 9 punch set from Harbor Freight. I believe this is the Pittsburgh brand. Then I got a Craftsman 4-piece spark plug socket set. 3/4, 5/8, 18 millimeter, and 13/16. There's one more size that is needed. Actually, yeah, there's one more size that is needed for Kohler spark plugs, which I need to pick up. But that was the only one that came in the set. So we'll give those a shot. I would love for them to be a little bit longer, but I don't have any spark plug sockets. So yeah, I got rid of a lot of tools. If you guys remember me, I had a huge collection, but now I got rid of a lot, which was a huge mistake. So I'm kind of rebuilding and recollecting. Icon, a little fuel line plier, I would say, angled. Some battery terminal wrenches, 10 millimeter, 5/16. A paint pen made by Forney. I got some oil wrenches These are good for, of course, your oil filters, cars, lawnmowers, etc. I got the BRUNT 12,000 lumen LED work light. I already tried this thing out. Man, it is insanely bright, especially when it is super dark in the shop. I do have 3 big LED shop lights. They are 8-footers, but still, man, like the ground, I got a black coating, so I don't really get a lot of shine coming up onto, like, let's just say I'm buffing my vehicle or truck. I need that extra light in order to see any imperfections on my vehicle. So I bought that thing, and again, I already tried it. It works pretty nice. Also, see my reflection? I'm wearing a DeWalt shirt. I don't own any DeWalt tools. They were giving these out at the trade show, so I figured, hey, why not pick up a DeWalt shirt. I got a Quinn 1/2-inch digital torque wrench. Now, I've never used a digital torque wrench ever in my life, except after I bought this one. And so still getting used to the digital. I've always used the torque style or click style torque wrenches. And so this is the 1/2-inch, and gotta say it works pretty well. I mean, I can't complain much about it since I've never really used any other brand. So I was looking at the Milwaukee ones. Let me know if you guys have ever looked, or if any of your friends, or if you've used the Milwaukee M12 torque wrenches. I know they make a 3/8 and a 1/2. I'll set that down here. It's kind of awkward. This is a new tool for the arsenal. I've never owned a 7-inch, sorry about that, Icon pliers. I'll set those back so they don't fall. This is the Tesla 7-inch inspection camera, digital Boroscope, whatever you want to call it. But I picked this up. Actually, I had Tesla send this to me. I have not done a full kind of first impression / review for them, but they did send this to me to do a review on, and I've already tested it out, and it works pretty well. I think this is the 5-meter rope, a wire that they sent me with the camera. And this camera has 3 one in the front main, 1 on the side, and 1 on this side. So you're able to see not only what's in front of you, but what's on the sides. Pretty cool when you're inspecting engines, checking for scoring, checking your cylinder walls and all that. And then here is the inspection camera itself. Here's your on button. Really nice display, HD, 1080p. And one guy said he has the 550, and it's way better than any of the snap-on Boroscopes he's used. Some guy on YouTube, quote unquote. But this is not even the 550. This is the 7, where'd it go? Oh boy, I lost it, but it's like, oh, here it is. It's the 700. So it's a better version, bigger version of the 500 or 550. It's got a little light, but I'll do a full review. I don't really want to bore you guys if you aren't interested in Boroscopes. However, just one more thing. You also can hook up your phone to it via Wi-Fi, and you can run a HDMI. So if you have like a big screen or something, you can project it to, I don't know, a customer if you want. You can take pictures with it. You can also take video. Again, everything is 1080p. Don't take off the screen protector, I call it. It's not a screen protector. That's not what the intended purpose of this was, just to protect the screen for shipping from scratches or whatever. But I'm using it. I'm keeping it on. I'm not taking it off. Oh, it does come with some tips, and of course it's rechargeable. USB Type-C. All right. But again, I'll have a full review video on it soon on the channel. I think this is the Icon 4-piece mini snap ring plier set. So internal, straight, 90 degree, 45 degree, internal and external. And then you guys know, if I get something, I have to get the big brother. Not this. Not this. this here. They sit right alongside each other, and I had to buy it. So 9-inch, 7-inch, 90-degree, 45-degree straight. This is the 7-piece and snap ring plier set. So again, internal and external. I will have these out of the case and set in my plier drawer. Kind of did some reorganizing, but I had them here before. I just put them back in the cases just to show you guys what I got. And I would love some feedback. If you guys have used any of these tools that I've shown you, leave your comments down below. Let me know how they last, what will probably break. I guess it all depends on the mechanic too, right? I got the bigger extractor set. I believe this is the 25-piece Icon extractor set. So if you break any screws, that'll be good to have. And last but not least, the Pittsburgh punch chisel set, 12-inch. This is the industrial version. So 6-piece cold, 3-piece tapered, 2-piece center, and 1-piece pen. So yeah, that's about it. Going on these tool hauls, buying this much tools is filling up my box pretty quickly. And I also have something coming up from Aries Tools, so y'all stick around. I hope you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to never miss any more upcoming videos like this, like the tool hauls. I am having a care package sent by them to my shop, so it's a big one. There's so many tools, and so I hope you stick around for that. But again, like I was saying, it's filling up quick, and with their care package, we might just be looking into getting a bigger box. So I don't know, I've been looking at the Series 3, I've been looking at the Icon. I don't know what I'm gonna pick up. I looked at the Husky, huge boxes, and I don't know. Should I get a big box? I don't know. I'm just kind of seeing what's out there right now and not making any sudden purchases going into winter. But maybe, just maybe, we could get one of these companies to send something out to us. That'd be pretty cool, just to do a review on and fill it with tools, organize it, and that would be pretty nice. But hey, I don't know, whatever. If we have to buy one, we'll buy one. It don't matter for us. It's a business expense, right? Anyways, guys, take care. God bless you, and we'll see you in the next one.